So when I thought about making this preview, I really thought, what do the Eagles have over the Rams? Especially after what happened last Sunday with the Eagles losing to the Seahawks, a team that the Rams have also lost to and have another game within a couple of weeks. I really just looked at it, and I just personally think that after what happened last week with the Seahawks and how well Wentz reacted, because let's be real, the first half was very dismal. There wasn't much happening. Nothing good really came about. Ertz went down. But now you look at how the Eagles are going to react. They're staying in LA. They're practicing at the Los Angeles Angels Stadium of Anaheim. So that's an upside that they're going to be used to the atmosphere there. They only got to LA, or Seattle actually, on Saturday night? So they basically just went to sleep right afterwards, and it probably wasn't that great of a sleep. Trust me, I doubt they got that great a rest just getting there that Saturday. So they should be much more well rested. They should have had more practice time, more time to the film room and stuff like that. I feel like they're just going to be much more well prepared than they were against the Seahawks. Another thing, Zach Ertz is back. Zach Ertz just cleared the protocol and he practiced today. So that's a really good sign. And the best thing about it is that he didn't have to go on any airplanes or anything like that. He's already in LA. He just had to clear the protocol and practice. So he just needs to get that rest. He needs to keep grinding and working to playing on Sunday. He most likely will be a little bit limited. But at the same time, having him there, keeping him in the lineup, that could be big, The Rams, we always talk about how their defense isn't that great, but they shut down the New Orleans Saints a couple of weeks ago, and the New Orleans Saints have one of the best offensive rushing games in the entire NFL. The Eagles are second, and then ahead of them is Jacksonville, and then New Orleans is right there. Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram, and then Drew Brees throwing to his wide receivers and tight ends. It's a crazy offense right there. But they shut them down. And the Saints, they've had their ups and downs. They started at 0-2. They had that 8-game win streak until they played the Rams. But the Rams have also had their fair share of losses. They have 3, one to the Seahawks, one to the Redskins, and then one to Minnesota a couple of weeks ago. Minnesota has the second best defense in the league. The Eagles are right there with them, I think at number 1 or number 3. I'm not completely sure as far as that goes, but the Eagles had one of the best defenses, obviously. And when you really look at the way the Eagles played the Seahawks, and I said it before in my latest video saying why I think the Eagles will win, and I still do. The Eagles, literally, if they had scored that touchdown in the third quarter, it would have been 10-10. Who knows what could have happened there? And we all know, we all don't know. We all ask the question, what could have happened if Wentz had hit Aguilar deep in the first quarter instead of overthrowing him? Who knows what could have happened? The game could have easily turned itself around. We could have won that game, but we didn't. And that's something that we're going to learn from. That's something we got to embrace and move on with no matter what. And that's why I take the loss as, it's fine. It's fine that we lost this game. But the Rams game, this is the game that we just need to win, and then we need to keep winning. And I say that because this is the game where we really need to say, yes, we are one of the best teams, if not the best team. Because the Eagles need that number 1 spot. They're not just playing for the division. If they win this game, they win the division. That's obvious. We're fine with that. The Eagles already had the division no matter what. Okay, the Cowboys right now are trying to get that wildcard spot. And we know they're probably not going to get that wildcard spot. Because of the way the Falcons and the Seahawks/Rams have been playing, because the Rams and Seahawks are neck and neck as far as that division goes. They're only 1 game apart. So, in the end, the Eagles are playing for the seed 1, seed 2, most likely seed 1, because we don't want the Vikings to take that seed from us. As far as this game goes, I got the Eagles winning this game. The Rams defense, they've been very solid, okay? We always look at this team. Oh, yeah, they allowed 39 points to the San Francisco 49ers earlier in the year. But ever since then, it's kind of like the New England Patriots. They haven't done much. They haven't allowed much. So this could be the game that the Eagles decide to blow the water out on them. And I don't expect that. I don't expect the Eagles to score a lot of points. But what I'm expecting is for the Eagles to come out strongly in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. And do what I said they should and have to do back when we beat Dallas 37-9. we need to be consistent and we need to execute in all 4 quarters. If we could do that like how we executed much better in the 3rd and 4th quarter, we can win this game. When I say execute well in the 3rd and 4th quarter, the way we played in the Seahawks game, the 3rd and 4th quarter offensively. Defense did what they could. Russell Wilson is one of the most, if not the most annoying thing to stop. Okay, it's difficult trying to stop Russell Wilson. We understand that. That's why he's 8-4 with what he's got, and it's very little. But the way we played on offense in the second half, if we had played that way in the first half, we would have had a better chance to at least win that game. And now, the Rams game, the Eagles need to step up and stay consistent and execute, and that's all they need to do. Zach Ertz returning helps a lot. Trey Burton, if he plays more because of Zach Ertz just now clearing the protocol, he needs to step up. Nelson Aguilar, keep doing what you're doing. I want you to get 50-plus yards once again. If you can get over 100 yards again, that'd be amazing. Because last week against the Seahawks, you really shocked me. Carson Wentz, continue to protect the ball. We don't want to fumble in the end zone like you did against the Seahawks. And then, of course, that interception, which was another one of your punts. We don't want that either. We want you to continue to be very careful with that ball. But at the same time, don't hold back. Make plays happen. Continue drives and do what you do, because we need this, especially moving into the later half of the December, January. We know we're playing in January, and we need you guys to play as best as you guys can. So tell me in the comments down below what you guys think of this game. I got them winning. We're at a score of like 31-25, 24. It's going to be a close game. I'm not expecting us to blow them out. I'm not expecting this to be a low-scoring game. It can be a low-scoring game, but I'm really not expecting it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.